do it.
I wonder if we should take the time to like tuck our wires like under our shirts and stuff.
Yeah?
But it's like I kind of feel like people know, you know?
Yeah.
So like, who cares? And it's such a pain in the ass. Like, you're running under the shirt. Like, hey, can you help me? Can you? You know?
Yeah.
Eventually, I'll be recording to like a little recorder if I keep doing this stuff. But those little recorders are like $100 a piece.
Oh.
So right now, I don't have $100 just to throw into that.
Yeah.
I'm basically saying that you're not worth $100 to me. Not true. I got rent for you, by the way, too.
Oh, cool. I forgot about that.
Yeah, as did I. I'm glad you do well. Oh, God, that was the most, like, we're doing good in our life laugh. Feel really bad for people now.
Right.
Welcome to... No, I'll wait till you put that away. Surprise! Welcome to the Preacher Podcast, brought to you by the Baltic Effect and Trentendo. I am Trent. This is Nate.
Hi.
Thank you for getting me all wet. We just watched Season
1 called C?
Season
1?
I did this to Nate while we were watching the episode, like, I don't know, 5, 6 times, 7 times. I just sit there going, like we saw what the title was, I go, see?
He did. It wasn't annoying.
See?
Yeah.
And you're like, uh-huh.
I'm trying to watch it. He's like, see?
In fact, I saw the, because I see when we get when we get emails in for Baltic Effect, and I saw that the title was like C, like from whichever one or two that we got, and I was just, at first I was like, they were saying C, and I was like, oh wait, I forgot in that short amount of time, so, like a goldfish.
Yeah.
Even though you can actually train goldfish.
To what?
Do stuff. Like,
Really?
you know, they say that, like, they forget.
Yeah.
People totally train them from time to time.
Interesting.
Yeah. Mythbusters.
I
was afraid you're going to get mad when I said that.
No, that's all right.
Well, I'm glad to see that you're back.
Thank you.
We had our week off.
I'm glad to see you were back, too.
I know, it was an exciting week that we had.
It was so exciting. Trent's parents came to visit. I got my appendix out.
It was a big old week for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. But I have a couple questions for you, Trent.
Okay, all right.
Submitted by Brick. Here's some questions submitted by some listeners.
Oh,
if you want to
man.
submit some questions, send them to Nate@natebjork.com.
Normally,
Or wherever he puts it.
If I even put it, I might just be like, "Fuck this." But no. Normally, you know, I've said this in the previous podcast. Normally, we do a quiz. Usually, there's 3 of us. I was gonna say 3 or more. I don't think I've ever done a 4. Yeah, we've done a 4-person podcast. Anyway, point being is that usually there's actually a quiz. I want to keep this kind of nice and easy, so I added all the extra hard stuff like videoing it, but then keeping it to a 2-person. So he's just going to show how dumb I am without somebody else having to help out.
Yeah. Like, if someone else was here, they could also get it wrong.
Oh, you think they would get them wrong?
Well, you're for sure going to get them wrong?
We're just waiting to see how many of them they get right.
All right.
It just has to be one.
Here's some questions. These are from Bricktails.
Woo!
All right. What are the relative depths of silence and speech?
I don't even remember that being said. The relative depths, I'm going to say between 69 feet and 2,000 leagues.
You are really close. Silence as deep as eternity.
Oh.
Speech as shallow as time.
What part was that from? Do you remember?
I don't remember. But no, who said it?
I don't know.
Who said it?
I'll be honest with you, there's a few people I feel like it's the dude sitting around the fire.
I'm trying to remember because I saw...
Read the question again for me.
What are the relative depths of silence and speech? But that wasn't... The relative depths of silence and speech...
He said it differently. It wasn't a question. He said the relative depths of silence. Okay. So... I don't know.
Okay. That is a quote, by the way.
Sure.
From the writer Thomas Carlyle.
Who's Thomas Carlyle? Do you know?
He wrote that quote.
Asshole. What did he? Do you know what else he wrote?
What year did he die?
Oh, was it 1881?
That's correct.
Hey! If there's a year or like a sign that you know to like file that away or write it in your notes for the quiz.
Yeah, and
it's
they
not always
they
asked.
made it really easy for you to not forget it because it's like 1881.
It's literally the size of the screen.
Yeah,
they couldn't make it any bigger without some of it being. It was halfway into the forest. It was as far as it could go.
I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Where does the metal thing go?
Oh, in the cup.
Inside the milk.
Inside the milk. Okay, yeah.
What is Cassidy's sign?
Oh, he's a right-handed Sagittarius.
Sagittarius.
What does right-handed mean? Right-handed Sagittarius. What does that mean?
He is right-handed.
Oh, he is right-handed, and he's a Sagittarius. I thought like the Irish accent was gonna. I thought I was gonna pick up easy on it because I see parallels in like super Irish and super redneck, and I can translate super redneck pretty well. I'm at least 1/10 redneck, if not more.
Yeah.
Here's what's funny: the frame isn't the same as it was last time.
Well, I'm hoping it.
Hey, if you wanna know what frame we're in, just fund Trentendo and get us a monitor, not like a monitor model, like for cameras.
Yeah,
then you could stare at yourself.
That'd be so great.
Yes.
So those are for Bricktails. We have some from Shane.
Thanks, Shane. Thanks, Bricktails, as always, and thank you, Shane, as always.
What year? Mm-hmm. In what year?
Legendary.
What year is the opening scene?
What year's opening scene? 1881.
Yeah, that's correct. How old is Cassidy?
196.
19. 119.
Damn it!
119.
Damn it!
What movie?
I'm bound and determined to be like a pass out by the end of this episode.
What movie?
What movie?
What?
Innocent movie.
Legendary movie.
Neil Hamburger, check him out if you don't know.
What movie is Cassidy completely wrong about?
Oh, Big Lebowski. Which I'm going to be watching in Anniston, Alabama, coming up on Monday the 20th. If you're going to
put that on your dates.
If you're going to be in Anniston, Alabama, go check out the Smoking Moose bar lounge club thing in Anniston. Movies with Bill, if you remember.
But don't go to the Smoking Moose Saloon. Go to the lounge.
It actually might be Smoking Moose Saloon.
It's got to be saloon.
Probably. It's on the back of that shirt that I wear.
Yeah.
I should look at the back. But if you remember Movies with Balls podcast from back in the day, Bill has been doing live Movies with Bill, and you can go check it out at the bar. They do specials on drinks and sit on the back patio.
Free hot dogs.
Yeah, they do a lot of fun stuff. It's pretty cool. And considering there's nothing else going on in that town, especially on a Monday night, it's pretty awesome he's doing it. I'm going to be there checking out The Big Lebowski.
Yes.
I hope they do White Russians. I haven't had a White Russians in a forever's age.
In a forever's age.
In the before time. For true.
Same.
No. It's so messed up.
What 3 ingredients does Cassidy say are in the liquor Jesse takes from him?
Rubbing alcohol, the stuff that comes out of the back of the air conditioner, and cough syrup?
Ooh.
What was it?
You got the right phoneme in that last one. So, rubbing alcohol, coffee maker descaler. Coffee maker descaler.
What the hell is coffee maker descaler?
I don't know. You clean it, coffee maker with it?
I don't understand half of what that guy says. Is this what it's like when you guys are talking to me?
Yeah.
God dang it.
And some shite he found running out of the back of the air conditioner. 2 more questions. Oh, can you hear it? Can you see it?
I know. Well, I look down and I'm like, I could look at that if I would decide to focus my eyes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just deciding a different focal plane. I'm still getting them wrong.
When the chainsaw was moving across the ground toward Jesse with that guy's arms attached, what movie did I think of?
Evil Dead.
Correct.
Yeah! Oh! Ha!
Yeah, baby. Isn't that something Ash says? Baby?
Yeah, I think it says baby, and then there's something
about
boomstick.
Baby. This is a boomstick.
I liked it better when Ash didn't talk so much, like the second one. You know?
Yeah.
He talked more in the second one, I guess. First one probably talked the least. I should go back and watch those. 2 is definitely better than 1.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What? Legendary? What arcade game?
Defender.
Correct.
Come on. It was on a sign. And Defender's cool. Defender's also. I think it's the one I'm thinking of. If Defender's the one I'm thinking of, do you remember like old arcade games?
What are arcade games?
I think it's the game where you're like flying a ship and you have to fight off alien ships and then like also pick people up and save them too. So it's like 2 things going on at once.
Oh.
It's a super cool game.
Okay.
I think it's Defender. I could be wrong.
Okay.
But is that it?
Yep, those are the questions.
I kicked their asses.
Yeah, you did.
From
nice
here
work.
to molasses.
All the way to San Francisco.
So, okay, I guess we should start out at the beginning because that's how they started it out.
Yeah.
So there's some people online that are kind of giving shit to the having the words on the screen. Like 1881. Yeah. Even though I like it a lot.
It feels like a stylistic choice, and it feels like they're kind of giving a nod to like Tarantino.
Oh, you think so?
I don't know. It feels like
it is kind of got like a Tarantino-ish, where he's very like blunt with the stuff he's doing.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
I should have poured you some.
No, it's fine. It's totally fine. I just want water right now.
Yeah.
But because I never drink.
Yeah.
Paunchy Trent. I never drink. What were we talking about? Yeah, no. I guess it is kind of Tarantino-y. So I instantly got excited because I knew what was going on. Mm-hmm. You not knowing what's going on. Clearly you were annoyed, like you should be annoyed with me what I did. But,
I was annoyed with you what you did.
But take that away from that moment. Are you excited for what's going on with 1881, or are you just more confused?
Are you kidding me? I love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Old-timey shit with the cowboy and shit, and he doesn't say much.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And
I think all he said was, "It ain't."
Yeah.
I had to Google what he said.
I had to wait until just now when you said.
I should have asked you what.
Because when he's like, do you agree, yes or no? And it sounded like he said, I didn't understand what he said, but I thought it meant no, whatever he said.
It was the negative. It was not the positive. It was against.
Like, do you agree?
It was the
yes
con.
or is this paradise? Yes or no?
Which is the same as it ain't.
Yeah.
That guy was like at the bonfire. Mm-hmm. I thought he was gonna be dead. You know, like he was so annoying that I thought it was gonna cause his death.
Yeah.
Like he was just gonna kill him in front of his annoying kid.
Yeah, that was a city folks.
Oh, were they?
Those are city folk.
Were they moving out to? I don't know what years things are. Is that is that the land claim years? Like when people could just go and?
I think that's what he was doing.
Okay, is that pre or post Civil War?
No, don't make me feel like an idiot.
I don't know.
By asking that.
I don't know.
It is post Civil War.
You think so?
Yes.
Well, okay. Fans, Civil War reenactors, Southerners.
Yeah, but like out west, the Civil War, like
it didn't matter as much.
The
out
states
there.
Weren't states.
Not really. No.
There
was more like war. Like there was less stuff going on, like with Mexico and what have you.
Yeah.
You think about like the Alamo and things like that. Was that out west though? I guess it would have been. Could have been. Probably was.
They were pushing out westward.
Moving out west because you're gonna call me a cowboy, baby. Top left back in the sunshine. Okay, that got way more awkward than I thought it would get. I know what's coming for that, and I'm stunned it happened so early, and I'm super excited. Just like instantly, I knew what it was. We moved forward back to the now times, the same times, not same, the this same whatever. Bailing on that
times
joke.
On this time.
We get back to now times. Just kind of an overall question about the whole episode. Same question I had for the first part. Do you feel like it was a little too much like unanswered stuff already? Or do you think that's okay being 2 episodes in?
I don't know. I feel like they're starting to, I don't know. You know what? No, I don't think it's too much unanswered stuff already.
If you weren't podcasting on it, would you still be in? Be honest.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. But like it's I feel like they're kind of already. You can kind of pick up kind of something special happens to this guy. He gets this cool ability that gives him Kilgrave power from Jessica. That's from Jessica Jones.
It's the voice of God.
Yeah, he's got.
They call voice of God.
He's got Kilgrave powers though.
Okay, sure.
For a person who will just doesn't know.
He's figuring it out. It's our origin story.
Yeah.
It's our Tobey Maguire falling off a building.
So he's getting this kind of cool, this kind of thing.
He's figuring out how to use it. So
yeah, and like, and we're gonna see. I think my guess is we're gonna see whether or not it's a good thing. And this instead of telling this girl, this girl who's laid out with the dent in her head, instead of telling her heal, he's like, open your eyes, like, yeah, okay.
What? Yeah. What?
Just
what ramifications?
First say, hey, heal your brain.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somehow, like,
get better.
Yeah. Make the bones push that back out.
Yeah.
Regrow your hair.
Yep.
Have all your normal functions. Yeah, you don't have to grow your hair back, but have all. Because
that wig's a good looking wig.
That was a good looking wig.
Yeah.
So much so, I don't think it was. I think it was really her hair.
I am really glad. She's gonna be so glad when she comes back that her mom took the time to moisturize that face.
Totally.
Oh man.
I wish somebody would moisturize my face every day. That'd be fantastic.
Like just regular. Because it's got to be dry.
And hopefully she's like picking up on what's happening on The Bachelor. You don't want to miss that.
You don't.
I hear. This is kind of off topic, but I hear American Idol's coming to an end.
Yeah.
Is there like a collective?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Is it not like?
I think it already ended.
Oh, did it already happen?
Yeah, I think it already ended.
Oh.
Yeah,
wow,
yeah. Because I think they're talking about it on the radio. And they're like. And then last night we had so-and-so and so-and-so and Fantasia Barrino and all these people back on, and everyone was talking about how great the show was and how... and I guess it was kind of revolutionary.
It was. It kind of borrowed from other things overseas.
I gotta say, like, first season, I fucking voted.
I bet you did. I could see that.
Yeah, I was Team Kelly Clarkson that whole time.
Hey, there you go.
And then the following season,
and she's still a thing.
The following season I watched, then the following season watched, and then I stopped watching.
It's fair.
Yeah.
I have watched none of it. I guess I shouldn't judge it then. But anyway, back on this show.
They even had on the finale, they had that She Bangs guy back.
Okay.
He's really bad at singing, and it was hilarious.
Oh, okay.
So then they brought him back, and he's like, She Bangs. Okay.
I have to look it up.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not missing anything.
No.
All right, so I want to kind of take out the I don't remember how much or if at all they were in the comics, but the two guys that we've been watching, we followed through parts of the first episode, and now they show up here. The guy that ate the tea bag,
and
his friend, his singing friend,
tea bag and singer,
R.I.P.D. tea bag and singer.
Yeah.
So they know...
Who are the dudes that showed up to take their place, though?
What do you mean?
At the very end.
That's a replay of them showing up.
Oh!
Those are literally the same guys.
No, but I thought, like...
Oh.
I thought they were back alive again, and that's what it was.
I didn't get that out of it.
Oh, really?
Maybe there are. Maybe
I thought, like...
There's a lot of
this
comic
I mean, like,
I don't remember.
Because it's the same dudes. It was the same dudes, but then all of a sudden we show them... This is after they're buried, or after the box is buried.
Right.
And then...
Oh, so you think they're back alive now?
That's what I thought they were saying. I thought they were saying that those two are back alive now.
It could be, but I feel like this was showing them showing up and saying we're with the government and finding out how they found him, because there's a lot of talk about Cassidy didn't know how they found him, even though they weren't looking for Cassidy.
Okay.
I could be way off. That's interesting. We have opposing views on this.
I
can't wait to see what comes out of it then.
Yeah.
Because if it is true that there's like two more dudes that look identical to him.
Or the same guy, or they are the same guy.
Or they're back alive, and there we go. Now we got more reanimated peeps.
Maybe Cassidy vampired them. I don't know.
He did bite the one dude.
I feel like I wouldn't want to do that do that,
But he did bite the one dude.
Sure.
Bit him on the leg. But there's the thing of like, oh God, it depends on which lore of vampire you follow. Oh, gag. Like, I like Cassidy a lot, like the actor, like the character. But like you start going like, well, is it the vampires that can see their own reflections, or is it vampires that they can go out in the daylight, but it just kind of hurts them a little bit, or is it the vampires that do that? Like, it's one of those like, whose vampire are you?
Sure.
Are you your own? Are you gonna be like Twilight and be your own vampire that's just annoying?
Yeah. Okay. So we'll see what so presumably there's going to be a system of rules within this Preacher universe for vampires.
Yeah.
And we already kind of get a sense that it's kind of analogous to what we already have, where there's a mythos that's not exactly right, where it's holy water when they dumped it on him and it didn't work. So there's the belief that holy water would work on a vampire did not work. There's the using medieval weapons on him. That's that's reflective of a belief, whether it's right or wrong.
Sure.
That old time
flying towards the sun or whatever, flying with it, because he mentioned that about the sun.
He does have some kind of solar sensitivity.
He does. He bursts into flames. I like it when he's like talking to a girl in the church and he just like backs up a little bit from it.
Yeah.
Or he gets to the door.
But he's got this cool like healing power.
Yeah, he drinks blood and heals him up.
Yeah, it's like
Wolverine.
Vampirine. Vampire.
Either way, you're saying vulva.
Wolfpire. Wolfpire. Wolf.
Or just vampire. They're usually known for healing up pretty well. You didn't watch Blade, did you?
I watched Blade 2.
Why do you
3.
Why do you do that? You haven't seen the first or the second one?
Because so
did you go to the theater with somebody?
Yes.
He did this with me with Age of Ultron, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm so excited!" And he was just like, "Yeah," and he's like, "I hadn't seen the first one. Like, I don't understand how one. God, I'm too much of a nerd."
Yeah, you are. Like, I watched, I think I watched Jurassic Park 3 before watching 2.
When I was a child, I watched Weekend at Bernie's 2, Die Hard 3, Under Siege 2, Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
You saw that one before?
And Back to the Future 2 before I saw the first one. But I was a child. And then when I got older, I was like, how did I do that? So I guess you still have that power that I lost somehow?
Well, it's just someone goes, hey, I want to watch this movie. And I say, okay. I saw The Rock's debut that same summer, I believe, when he was in The Mummy Returns, because I didn't see The Mummy.
Wait, what movie were we talking about?
When The Rock was the Scorpion King.
Which movie were originally talking? What summer or what movie? I just listed like a bunch of movies.
Oh, whatever one of those movies that I just said I had seen.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd also.
But that summer you saw The Rock in his debut as the Scorpion King.
in The Mummy Returns. I'd never seen the first one. I've still haven't, but I saw the second one, and that was when The Rock that was his first acting gig.
Oh, really?
And then they were like, "You're great. Let's do
other than pro wrestling.
Let's get you other than pro wrestling. Yeah. Let's get you. Let's do a whole spin-off movie called The Scorpion King."
And no one watched it. It did okay,
but
there more people watched that than they are this.
In Mummy Returns, when he played this, he was really sick.
Mm. Oh, in Mummy Returns,
he was really sick.
It's his first acting gig. He was like really sick.
Yeah, he like ate some shit or something because it was like over in some place that doesn't have
ate
places.
Like one too many cows.
Like you're not supposed to eat you're not supposed to drink water. It's some place where you're not supposed to like.
Mexico.
No, it was overseas.
Oh,
where mummies are.
Old Mexico.
Yes,
where mummies are. Was he in Egypt or something?
Yeah, somewhere over there. It was like they're filming somewhere. I don't know. This could be all wrong, but it's on the internet now, so it's true.
Sure, yeah. Well, yeah. But so he was sick his first acting. That's sad. Mm-hmm. Don't want to be sick your first.
But like he nailed it.
And now we have The Rock I love The Rock. I'm a pretty big fan.
Yeah.
I even downloaded the Rock app. I have deleted it, Rock, because you disappointed me day 3. You let me down, The Rock.
Dwayne. You can catch him in such forthcoming films as Central Intelligence.
I'm going to check that out.
And Mona, which is the Disney movie. He sings in it.
Cool.
It's
kind of pass animated. On that one though.
What else is
whatever the next Fast and
Furious? He's I think he's wrapped on those scenes.
This one he's eating Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, big fan of The Rock. But getting back to this real quick. So we talked a little bit about Cassidy. Tulip, are you?
Oh gosh, she's so annoying.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yes, the character that's what she's doing. She's she's supposed to be riding his ass. Like, come on, get back into doing crimes with me, Jesse. Remember when we did crimes together? Let's do more crimes together. Oh, you make me all wet, wink.
But she did have the best line, in my opinion. Well, other than "you got me all wet," but did Jesus take your wheel?
Yeah.
funniest thing I've seen in a while.
It's just like, stop hassling him. He wants
Some girls want your body, but not your mind.
Right.
They can't stop.
But it's really irritating, like not giving him this autonomy over his life choices.
Yeah. The thing that I kind of like about it is, number one, I like strong females, like ass-kicking chicks, as I like to call it.
She is an ass-kicking chick.
I like that it kind of feels like she's not doing... this is kind of probably partially remembering from the comics too, but I don't feel like she's trying to... A lot of times they write female characters where if they're, pining for somebody or going after somebody, it's to, like, use them. Instead of, like, she doesn't have to have him. I feel like I think she's a good, strong female character, which I love to see. And I don't see a lot of other faults to it, just because here as of late we start really noticing movies and TV where they're just kind of putting like the same old shit shoveled over the stuff, and it's not really helping, female characters and stuff. So it's kind of nice to see one that is pretty independent, even though she is being super annoying and clingy. Yeah, but it's almost kind of like a game to her, like
it is a game to her.
Yeah. So which I kind of like too. But her character is super fun in the comics, but I can see how that can be annoying.
Yeah. So that, like, but I'm glad that she's there.
Sure.
What's her relation to the old guy?
Uncle. Or she's niece.
Right.
She's not his uncle.
She's his uncle. Yep.
She's his uncle's.
Oh my God. And then she was just pressing in the whorehouse. She was just pressing their buttons. When you're being...
That was awesome.
Yeah. But when you're beating someone that bad, just come on, beat Jen. Because he's going to take it out on that poor lady.
That's why she made the face that she did.
Yeah.
But it still makes him a piece of shit. Mm-hmm. He probably would have been The guy was already, like, that dude is a total sub. Like, he got subbed by a broken arm. Mm-hmm. And then getting subbed by her at the table. Like, no.
What? Now, what was their job? Well, why? Okay. Why were they evicting those people? Are they credit people?
Short answer, I don't remember. Long answer is that, do you remember that business?
Within the show even, I'm saying.
Okay, well, here's...
I don't care about like what the comics say.
Do you remember last episode?
Yes.
Do you remember when Preacher went to an office and was talking to a lady? And she
was
like,
that was that build. That was them.
That is, QM and P. It's Quinn, something Meat and Power, I think is what it's called.
Okay.
He runs that. They all work for that. It's a big, important company. So it's clearly them doing something out of power. Okay. I don't know any more specifics than that. I can't really remember it that well.
All right.
If I remember correctly, though, that character wasn't there that long. But I know Jackie Earle Haley has signed on for at least 6, if not more, episodes.
Who is that?
It's the guy sitting at the table. Rorschach.
Okay.
That guy played Rorschach.
Okay.
We're stuck in here with him.
Yeah, we are.
I say that like, I don't know, weekly basis. I'll be at work and get off the phone with somebody and they're just like complaining about me asking them to do something over the phone. And I get off the phone like, you're stuck in here with me! Beep. I don't say it well on the phone. I'd get fired.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Or they'd forget, and I could probably get away with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so moving right along, you've got some notes. Let's talk about what you got there, what we haven't so far.
Oh, I just have things that I thought were cool. Okay. I like, back in 1881, using the sepia.
Because everything was sepia.
Yeah, I like that. I liked it, though.
Everything, depending on what year it is, depends on what Instagram filter you have.
Right.
Yeah.
I like the riding through the desert, and there's a skeleton in the foreground about some animal that you're walking past.
Like it just fell over, died, decomposed.
Yeah, that's cool. Rat water. We see where the scalped Indians were hanging. We see that's where that whiskey that Cassie drank in the last episode.
Yep, rat water, yeah.
Baptisms. Are these... Okay, so when we open in modern times, he's doing some baptisms for people. Are these re-ups? Or are these fresh baptisms to the whole congregation? They must be re-ups.
Probably some re-up, some fresh.
Yeah?
You know.
Like, do you
like child molester? That's a freshie.
Yeah. But like...
Eugene's a re-up.
But like, yeah, it's like
Tulip. That's fresh out the box.
Is it like renewing your vows?
Yeah, I mean,
sort of maybe.
Well, I mean, I was brought up partially Methodist, partially Southern Baptist, and the idea was for being saved, being baptized, which kind of go hand in hand ish. Is that like if you've sinned, even if you've already been saved and accepted, the Lord Jesus Christ into your heart. Here we go. They're walking down this road on a podcast. Then you can, let's say you sin. We're human. Shit happens. The part of the religion is supposed to be that you do the same thing. You tell the Lord, but you got to mean it. I mean, that's part of it. I think it's supposed to go without saying, which is what's great about the asshole pedophile dude. Is he was just like, yeah, I'll totally, I'm totally fine. And he's thinking like, I'll just keep taking a bath with a preacher.
Yeah, I'll just keep saying it. Like, and I got the feeling that he's never done anything about it.
Probably not.
But it's a dangerous.
I think preacher was more worried he was going to.
He was going to, and also by hearing his confession, it's a tacit endorsement that his urges are legit feelings. You know.
Well, a part of that too is that watching on the when I watched it again is I didn't catch that while he went after the bus a few times in the episode, the thing that pushed him over was Eugene.
Yeah, so that was kind of a theme. Was
maybe God made me this way.
It's this thing that Eugene had, and he said this, and I felt like this was kind of a theme. I don't know if it was a theme this episode or this season or what, but like he says, people don't change; they're who they are, and that's cool. It kind of goes back to Tulip's trying to tell that to Preacher.
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
You're a bad guy.
To be the bad man. To be the sad man.
Arseface or Eugene, nobody knows. Behind blue eyes, Eugene is saying that I'm a bad guy. And there's some kind of thing like where those guys were yelling murderer, and I have a theory about that, but don't confirm or deny it.
I assume it's because of what they said in this episode that he
tried to kill himself.
Yeah.
That's a murder. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he tried to kill himself. I thought maybe when he was born, he killed his mom.
Oh, was in the episode.
Oh, right. She's
catatonic.
Right. Okay. Sorry. And then,
yeah.
so then those two.
Good. I mean, that's I could see you going to that. Yeah.
So then those two things, and then that's when it kind of triggers when Eugene says that we don't change. We're the same people we are. Is where he's like, okay, this bus driver's not changing either.
It's just
I'm
gonna happen.
I'm gonna go hot water board this guy.
Hot water board.
And then
hot waterboarding. HBO after dark. Is that one of the worst jokes I've ever made? Hot waterboarding?
I don't know, probably.
It might exist in porn though. I feel like everything's been done. If it's not, I got a video camera.
Did you see the latest episode of Archer where he got waterboarded?
No.
He was like, they're talking about how bad it was, and he's like, it's not bad. How bad could it be? And then they do it to him. He's like, why did no one tell me what that was like? It was like I literally drowned once, and that was worse.
I literally drowned once. I've seen people test that, the waterboarding. I've seen it go really bad for some people and be just like annoying for other people. So I guess it's really depending on the person waterboarding. Yeah. Anyway, but hot waterboarding.
But he didn't actually hot waterboard this guy. He just dunked his head under.
He also looked like he was slamming him into the bottom of the tub a little bit too.
Well, it was hot water too.
Yeah.
Brand hot water. Brand hot water. I was going to say brand new.
Get your hot water brand hot water.
So anyways, that's what I thought was like kind of this theme with this episode. People don't change. And him seeing that going after the thing. And
it's almost like everybody else can see that or thinks that or believes that, even if it's subliminal, other than Preacher. Yeah. So it's like Preacher is the only one that's legitimately trying to make a change, even
we actually see on a molecular level, not a cellular level. He's changing. He's Spider-Manning inside his.
Yeah.
Remember that when in the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. That was such a cool visual.
Oh, they had like the CGI, his stuff changing.
Inside. It was like...
the dinucleic electromagnetic stuff was changing. If I was a super smart scientist, I would insert stuff in thingies in the middle of really smart things.
Yeah.
Because... But no. I had said something too, and I feel kind of bad about it because I actually liked the episode more second go around. I was a little let down by this episode. I understand every episode can't be, Insanotron. I feel like the first episode was pretty Insanotron.
Well, it was the pilot. They had to get us.
Sure, absolutely. And, it's fine. It is what it is. And the second episode is great. Other than my big main worry that I've talked about. But anyway, what else you got, buddy?
Jesus free with store purchase.
I thought that was going to be a question, and I forgot
It was a question if no one submitted any.
Oh, I forgot it.
Other questions.
Poker face.
The store that they're standing in front of looking for suggestions.
It's the square deal.
Fair and Square.
Fair and Square?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And those are all my notes.
Nice.
Oh, Toadvine.
Toadvine, yeah.
Toadvine Whorehouse.
There's something else with those guys too, and I with all of those guys that work for it that I actually hope comes out of this for reasons. We'll bring that up if it does, or if it doesn't come to fruition, I'll tell you what it was.
Okay.
But anyway, my only worry with the series, and I was talking to somebody at work about this, is that it might be asking a lot of people to say, keep sticking with us. You're going to get a lot of crazy stuff, and a lot of it will come together. It's not like Lost. It's not going to be just stuff that's like, well, we never know what the hell that was about. This will come together, and it is going somewhere awesome. But the thing is, I know it's going somewhere awesome. I mean, it already is awesome. I'm not saying that it's like waiting to become, but it is growing. And I hope more people... I hope it's enough to keep people in and not too much crazy.
I think people are watching it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's on AMC.
Yeah, but they've had other stuff people didn't watch. Hell on Wheels. That one about the murder.
Hell on Wheels.
Yeah, that was a thing. What about the...
That one should have been cool because it had trains and old Western cowboys.
What was the one?
I never saw it. That's why it didn't get picked up.
What was one? The Killing something?
Yeah, The Killing.
Remember there was another thing?
Yeah,
they got cut like
never saw that.
We were talking about podcasting on it, and we didn't. We're like, oh, thank God for that. So they're not without their flaws, AMC. Sure, they've had some of the best and my favorite, but it still could go wrong. I'm in. I'm digging it. I'm absolutely loving it. So I'm just hoping everybody else sticks with it too. You got anything else before we hit the emails, or?
No.
It's like an old school when they have the debate, and Will Ferrell's like, and he does this whole thing, and the Raging Cajun's like, that was perfect. We have nothing. No one's ever said that in a debate ever.
No.
All right, bust out the emails.
All right.
Punk.
I will.
Guy. Chief.
All right.
Slick.
Trent.
Buddy.
If people want to send us emails, where would they send it?
BalticEffect@gmail.com.
Correct. We have 2 emails. One from Bricktails, one from Shinogle.
Right.
I'll read the Bricktails one first.
Cool. Now you can watch us trying to fuddy-dud over this.
All right, so Bricktails says, hello, gentlemen, and...
Hi.
Hey, what can I say but, yeah, bitch, magnets? So I finished the first season 5 of Breaking Bad.
It's his first time watching Breaking Bad. He's been keeping us up to date on. Oh, Magnus. Oh, I know where he is. Oh.
Yeah. And I'm guessing that moment was the last point of real joy on the show. I suppose there are some other good moments, like Walt and Jesse working out the details of how they would cook in the tented houses, that awesome time when Skinny Pete was playing piano, and the success of the train heist. But then we were immediately punched in the gut when fucking Todd shot that kid.
Spoiler alert.
Much of the rest of this half season was painful to watch. This does say Preacher. Okay. All right.
He's been doing this with Better Call Saul.
Okay. Much of the rest of this half season was painful to watch as well, with getting rid of the kid, Skyler's depression, Jesse getting replaced by fucking Todd, and of course, Mike's death.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers. Yes, Walt has his successes, like the montage of them making money, and the Godfather, like killing of all of his enemies at once. But by that point, I hate Walt so much that his successes are depressing.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, it's crazy.
Then, at the very end, just when it seems that maybe Walt is out and the family's back together, Hank has to take a dump. So I'm listening to the old BTCE podcast as I go, and you guys call just about everything you see a Chekhov's gun.
I said that to somebody, again, at work, because I'm always at work. But I was talking about Chekhov. I said, that's going to be a Chekhov something that somebody had in their house. I was explaining it, and I was like, God, we said that all the time.
We said it so much.
Everything was Chekhov something.
We did it.
That's part of that's how we podcast.
That's what it is.
We say the same things over and over.
But the one thing you didn't was the Book of Whitman poems. It showed up multiple times, and it was even a quiz question, but somehow we all, me included, didn't see it coming until Hank needed some bathroom reading.
It was a 737 down over ABQ.
So now, where is this going? Is the second half of Season 5 going to be all about Hank trying to catch Walt? And what's up with that teaser from Episode 1 that flashes ahead a year to Walt's 52nd birthday? Don't tell me yet.
It's called a flash forward.
I'll probably have all of those watched by the next episode of Preacher.
I think, to be fair, you should wait like 6 months to then watch the next one because that's what we had to wait.
Yeah.
It was a long time, and oh my god, so good.
And now
to Preacher, maybe.
Since it worked out well last time, it's time for the slightly less unexpected Bricktails pod quiz on the first half of Breaking Bad Season 5. Same rules as last time, first the questions.
Shit, okay. And we did this with the audio podcast last week. So are the answers like right underneath it?
Yep. I'm going to pull those up.
Why don't you just quiz me on it?
Okay.
Unless you want to partake. I don't know how we're going to do that.
I'll open it using my...
Oh, is it a PDIF?
He sent a bunch of different things.
Is it a ping? Is it a bitmap?
Yeah.
Is it ASCII text? Is it XML? What are you doing?
I'm pretending to recenter myself because I'm pretending to be enraged by your questions of
okay.
I'm doing a bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I annoying you, pal? Sorry,
when
buddy.
the kids are staying with Uncle Hank and Aunt Marie, Hank gives Junior a nickname that references one of your podcasting colleagues. What is this nickname?
I don't know.
Hank calls Junior Emo McGee.
What's so funny is I'd spent years making the whatever McGee joke. Glasses McGee, tits McGee, things like that. And then I met Bill McGee. I had to drop that joke like right away. I had to take it out of the brain.
Which is heavier, actually denser? Water or methylamine?
Oh, denser is water.
Water is heavier.
Because they added less water than they did.
In the train heist, Walt calculates that they need to replace 1,000 gallons of methylamine with 900.24 gallons of water.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask one of the numbers. Okay, thank God. Judge Wapner.
Now,
good driver.
Say my name.
You're Heisenberg. Was that just how he entered it, or was that a question?
Heisenberg. You're goddamn right.
Did you see Charles Baker's post today? I sent you a text and you didn't respond to it.
He just had his Heisenberg.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was like, what's he referring to?
His Instagram post today.
I went and I looked through it and I was like, I don't know which one Trent's talking about, so I'll just.
So you're like, I won't talk to him at all.
Yep.
So I'll just not send a second.
Well, I was on the phone.
I was like, well, fuck him. Well, this phone is useless. Anyway, keep going.
What are Mike's last words?
Oh, something about could you just leave me alone or shut up?
Shut the fuck up and let me die in peace.
Boom, there it is.
Price is Right rules for the next 3 questions.
Shit.
How many men does Walt have killed in prison at the same time?
10.
They kill 10 people. Mike's 9 guys plus the lawyer. How many prisons are they in?
7.
3.
Damn.
How long does it take to kill them?
Oh, it's like 2 full minutes? 3 full minutes?
It all happens in 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Bonus question.
Oh, good.
Fucking magnets, how do they work?
Oh, I don't remember how the song goes because I didn't listen to them at that point in my life. I had grown up. I became a man. I had had a job and a home and a life. I put aside my juggalistic tendencies. I don't know, how do they work?
He said, I don't know. He didn't have the answer to that.
Oh, it was
miracles. And congratulations to the winner.
Hey! I think the fans won.
You got yourself a Bricktails brick.
Yeah! For our Breaking Bad fans, which is, let's face it, everyone.
Yeah.
All right, so have we got Preacher stuff yet?
It's still in the email. If Nate, congrats on your first one. Everyone always remembers your first. If Trent, you can stack it on top of your first one.
Oh, cool. I'll split it with you. We'll have a brick.
Sounds good. Oh, yeah. The email continues. Oh, yeah, there's this show called Preacher. Maybe I should say something about that. I've attached a photo of me by a church sign, my penance from the pilot episode podcast. I actually did take this the next day. It's where my daughter goes to preschool.
Oh, yeah.
There he is. He's in front of Calvary Chapel.
Nice. Thanks.
Thanks. Take him. Oh, yeah, because we told people to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, what genius decided to air the first episode of a new show and then wait 2 weeks for the next big one? Next one.
I know. Is it because of Memorial Day, I guess?
For comic book fans who are excited by the show, I'm sure it was no big deal, but for someone who with no inherent buy-in, I think this might have been a deal breaker.
Could have been.
I'm going to watch this since you guys are podcasting it, but if you weren't, I may or may not have seen the second one.
Okay.
The first episode was intriguing, but it didn't catch me so much that I'd be checking back each week to see if the next episode was out. As it is, I'm still on the fence about the show.
Okay.
The second episode didn't provide much in the way of further explanation and raised more questions. And these weren't in the way of a deepening mystery that pulls me closer in, but rather in the sense of, here's some more random shit without context to help me understand it. Like, who's this cowboy from the 1800s? Is he connected? Of course, I'm assuming he is, and that comic fans are screaming at me right now.
No, they're not screaming at you, but they're like screaming. They're happy that they saw it.
But it just seems out of left field. And I guess these two guys who are tracking the force from outer space know it's in Jesse, and they're killable but unkillable. So what's their story?
So they are. So maybe they are back alive or not? Or okay.
It feels like everyone involved in the show is a comic fan, and they're writing directly to the comic fans who will be thrilled by vague allusions to something from the story. But there's no one asking whether the non-comic fans will have a clue.
Mm.
There are definitely some great visuals, and I like several of the characters, so I'm not all negative on this show, but it's still a wait-and-see thing for me. Until next week, I'm off to fish for the herring fish that live in this beautiful sea. Sea.
Oh, the episode name.
Yep.
Oh!
It's a double meaning.
Oh!
Signed, Bricktails.
Thanks, Bricktails.
Bruce.
Woo!
All right. We have another email.
Okay, you want me to read this one?
No, I got it.
You got it?
Oh, just let me take a sip here.
Chug. I'll stretch. So anyway, yeah, you can send it into balticeffect@gmail.com. Just send it into balticeffect@gmail.com. You can send the emails to balticeffect@gmail.com. Once you send your email, you make sure you send it to balticeffect@gmail.com when you're sending your email to balticeffect@gmail.com. Nate, do we have another email from balticeffect@gmail.com?
We do.
Cool. Micro Machines.
This one's from Shinogle.
Okay. Hey, Shane.
What up, guys?
What's up, Shane?
I'm at work at the moment and should probably technically be doing, work stuff. So just a few bullet points for me this time. 1881, a lone rider across the plains. He doesn't speak much. Maybe this is AMC's way of testing a Dark Tower series.
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
Also, who names a town Ratwater?
Who names it Munford?
So, we found out Arseface has a name, and it's Eugene. Would you rather have an Arseface like this Eugene, or be cursed with a mullet you could never remove like Walking Dead's Eugene? Mullet. I'd rather have the mullet.
I'd rather have mullet, but Eugene's face is not that bad.
It's not, but it's
pretty
distracting.
Bad. It is, but it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Why couldn't Emily, I had to look her name up, operate a cappuccino machine in 2016?
Because she probably never operate I don't know.
Okay. What was going on in that... These are just bullet points.
I thought it was a legit question.
What was going on in that scene with Rorschach and his men? Did they buy that couple's house, or was there something shadier going on?
Not 100% sure.
Sounded like he was building a slaughterhouse, maybe.
Possibly.
I don't know, but I feel like it's not going to be cows being slaughtered.
Mm.
Did I miss something, or did we not see how Cassidy got out of the church in the daylight? And then we see him burying the bodies at night, but those guys are back talking to the sheriff? So did those guys regenerate or something?
So I'm the only one that thought that it was like a flashback.
Yeah, I think you were.
I think I'm the only one not on the train. Jesus.
So can Jesse heal people with this power? My guess is the girl will open her eyes but still be a vegetable. But what do I know? He says, you will understand my jokes and references from now on. Shane, TFSF.
Oh, yeah, in the red is him using the voice of God.
Oh,
hey, Brennan,
okay.
Can you make it in, or do I need to move that? You got it? You good? That is a lot of sunflower seeds. Dude,
he's got a long car ride ahead of him where he's going to be chewing and spitting sunflower seeds.
We're going to go to he came with a bag about, it's clearly for birds, but hey,
nope,
buddy,
it's for him.
I'm sorry we're in the way of the kitchen. Okay, bye. You can see Brendan on Starship Waters channel, also on this channel playing Snake Oil and Red Flags.
Red Flags.
And Resident Evil.
Uh-huh.
And Guacamelee.
And?
I'm just going to let him play everything on my channel.
Cool.
It's better that way.
So those are our emails.
Yeah, send them in to us. I don't remember what the email address was, but thank you for reading those. Thank you for sending those in. Thank you for the questions. And send us in some more. I want to hear from people. I want to hear from everybody, but hearing people that are the comic book fans, that's going to be pretty awesome. Do let us know if you're going to spoil something from the comics, because like I would probably...
I don't want to know.
I would ask you to leave at that point. Like walk away. I'll read them on the podcast. I would kind of like a little refresher, so if you send them, they're not going to go to waste. Mm-hmm. If you're not sure about what the comics are or what's going on, that's cool too. I want to hear this, because what Brick Tales was saying is the thing that I'm worried about. I want the show to have good ratings. I want it to go on because it's a big story that needs to be told. Or doesn't need to be told. I would like it to be told.
It's the greatest story ever told.
Yeah, Fievel Goes West.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so anyway, do stick with the show if you are kind of on the fences about it. What if we're the saving grace for the show?
That's what it's going to be.
It has happened before.
Yeah.
I think Under the Dome owes us like some money for the 10 million people that downloaded our podcast.
Oh yeah. Defoe owes us money.
Anyway, but yeah, no. Thank you for listening so far and watching so far. Thank you for participating. Please do continue to participate. Send your questions to nate@natebjork.com.
Correct. Yes.
Send your emails to that place I said 14 million times.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, Nate is nice.
Trent is nice.
Stella is a pretty kitty. We love you.
We love you.
So beleaguered by the end of it. We love you. Is your cork in your bottle?
Yeah, it broke
gross,
off
dude.
into there.
Oh, gross.
Well, it actually broke off into the end there, and I pushed it through.
What did you just...
Well, I don't know. It just like did that.
Wow. You don't know your own strength.
Uh-huh. I guess not.
All right. That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Hope I remember to hit record.
Oh, shit.